Hi and welcome. I'm your instructor, Carlos Ferran. This week is different to the rest. There is no new material to learn, but a lot of material to review. This is not a pause from the hard work you've been doing, but a break from the routine. This week, you have time to review all we have studied. Unfortunately, no one chapter is more important than the other. They're all important. This week, we have the exam, a midterm exam. The exam will have around 15 questions in total. They will come from all the chapters. If you're lucky, you might get a question or two that you already got in homework or in a practice. That's because they all come from the same pool. But for sure, the numbers are going to be different. A big difference between the exam and the homework is that you cannot stop the clock. This week, you do not have unlimited time. Well, nobody has unlimited time. We all have lots of other things to take care of in our lives. In the exam, once you start the exam, you have four continuous hours to finish it. You cannot just peek at the questions, close the exam, and then come back a day or two later. Once you get into the exam, you must finish it. You have 4 hours for the entire exam. Not that it will take you 4 hours. I did not want time to be a deciding factor. If you know the material, you should be able to do it in 2 hours. In a normal exam, if you don't know the material, you would not be able to answer the question. But here, you could try to research it and try to learn it before the 4 hours are up. However, I don't recommend that strategy. Trying to learn all the material in those 4 hours is close to impossible. I would suggest that you first do the questions you know, and then you move to those that you don't to see if you can figure out what's the knowledge that's needed, learn it, and do it at that moment. Another difference, there are no second attempts at the exam. Not like the homework, not like the practice. The exam is one single attempt. When you finish the exam, you're done with the exam. You finished it. There's no going back to it. Now, before you finish it, and within those 4 hours, you can go back to a specific question and change your answer or finish your answer, but not after you have submitted the exam. After all, it is an exam. And don't leave it for the last day. Things might go wrong on Sunday. You might miss the deadline. Study during the week and try to do the exam on Friday or Saturday, and maybe take a break on Sunday. Do all your exercises and tutorials before going into the exam. Make sure you have mastered the topic before you go into the exam. Make sure you know the material before you get tested on it. And good luck.